Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can install and set up OpenCode on your Ubuntu Linux operating system. So let's get started and let's see how we can do it. So first of all, open your favorite browser and search for OpenCode. And the first link which will appear here will be from opencode.ai. So we are going to click on this link and straight away you can see the command using which you can install OpenCode terminal version. Now there is a new update and you can see this new badge here and which says desktop app available in beta on macOS, Windows and Linux. So we are going to download and install the desktop app for our Linux operating system. So I'm going to click on this option which says download now, and here on the downloads page you can see the download button for Linux. So I'm going to click on this download button which is going to download this .deb file. So once this .deb file is downloaded, we are going to open the terminal and install the OpenCode desktop version. So for that, I'm going to just click on show apps and then open the terminal from here. And then I'm going to navigate to my downloads folder. And here, if I can see, this .deb file is there, right? So I'm going to give this command to install the OpenCode using this .deb file, and this command is sudo dpkg space -i and the name of the file. So I can just write open here and then press tab key to autocomplete the file name and then press enter. And it's going to ask me to provide my Ubuntu's password which I use to log into my Ubuntu operating system. So I'm going to give that password and then press enter. And this is going to start the installation of OpenCode. So let's wait for the installation to finish. And in few seconds this installation is finished now. So once the installation is finished, I can go to the show apps section, and here I will be able to find this new icon here which says OpenCode. So let's try to open OpenCode using this icon, and you can see this OpenCode is launching now. Let me minimize this terminal and the browser. So now you can see OpenCode has been launched here. So first of all, you can see this OpenCode interface looks like this. And here, when you click on this hamburger menu, you can see how you can get started. You can connect to the provider, and then you have the settings section here which is going to open this kind of settings section where you can set the language, appearance and theme and the font. Also, when I click on appearance, you can choose either light or dark mode. I like the dark mode better, so I'm going to choose this dark mode here. And then in the themes here, you can hover over all these themes and see which theme you like most. I'm okay with this OC1 theme, so I'm going to leave it as default. And then you can also choose the font size. From here you can also configure your shortcuts for all these commands, so command palette and then cycle language, themes and everything. So all these settings are available here, and then you can also configure the providers from this section. So you can see all the popular providers. OpenCode Zen is recommended because it's the product from OpenCode, but then you can see all the top providers here, right? Like Anthropic or GitHub Copilot or OpenCode and Google and many more. So in this section you can configure the providers. You also have the option to choose the models here. So this big pickle is already enabled, then Minimax 2.5 is enabled, and Trinity large preview is enabled for this desktop app. So you can see by default all these models are available, and you can search for other models here. For example, I want OpenAI model. It's not available because I need to configure the provider for it, right? And then it will be able to find it. So this is all about settings. From here you can configure the settings, and then If you want, you can open any project using this open project option. And then let's say I want to create a new folder in my documents folder. I'm going to name this as node app, for example, or node demo, for example. And then I'm going to create this folder, and I will open this folder in the OpenCode. So it's going to open this folder in the OpenCode. And then once this node demo folder is open, I can give some kind of prompt to create a Node.js project. So once this project is open in OpenCode, we are going to paste a very simple prompt to create a Node.js project, which will be a Node.js CRUD project for a project manager, right? So here I don't want to use any external database, so I will be doing those operations in the file system, and it has to create all these endpoints here, and then it also has to add the simple middleware for the validation, and then I provided some testing requirements and execution requirements here. Let's see how this command works, and you can see which model will be used for this prompt, right? So you can choose from this list. Right now this big pickle model is selected, but you also have all these free models which are available, or you can connect to all these paid models also. So for now I'm okay with this big pickle option, and then I'm going to just press on the send button, which is going to take the prompt, and it's going to plan and create my app. So you can see it has created this to-do list for the plan. And first of all, it's going to create the project structure and initialization of npm, and then it's going to create the database JSON file, and then create the express server, and all these steps are available here, right? Also in the background, it's creating all these files like db.js and other files. So let's wait for the OpenCode to finish its job. So once OpenCode has created this project, you can see that it has created all these JavaScript files and test files and other files, and then it has also made this shell script executable, and then it ran this node server.js in the background and tested it, right? So test was complete, and then all test passes, and then it has given me this kind of structure which I can test, and then it has given me this command to start the server on the port 3000. So now I'm going to open the terminal. So here is the terminal option. If you don't see, you just need to hover here and then click on this terminal option, and it start the terminal. And here I'm going to just paste the command it has given me, which is node space server.js, and then I'm going to press enter here, and let's see what it does. So it's going to run the server on this port 3000, right? So it now, let's say I will just give a prompt to test my server using curl. So I'm going to give a prompt something like this: test all the endpoints using curl, and let's see what happens, because my server is already running on port 3000. So you can see it's running the curl commands for post, and then for get and update and delete, and it's going to check the output of all those commands, and I can see the output of those commands. So post return this output, and then the get return this output, and then we have the put command, and then we have the delete command. So it says all endpoint tested successfully, and then you can see the table here. Now on the right hand side, you can see the session changes, and then you can see 0 changes. I can click on all files here, which is going to give me the structure of my project. And here I can see node modules and the files which have been created by OpenCode for me. So when I click on one of these files, it's going to open this file in the OpenCode itself, right? So I can go through that file. So you can literally build your projects from within the OpenCode. It's similar to any code editor. Now, if you haven't noticed, you can see there are two modes which are available. One is the build mode, and this is the mode we are using right now, but you can also use the plan mode. So build mode and plan mode are slightly different. In the build mode, it builds things, and in the plan mode, it's going to first create the plan, and then once you are happy with the plan, you can execute it using the build mode. You can also select the thinking effort for the cycle. So default is default. You can also choose the high or max thinking. So this GUI mode is really nice. We can also go to the official opencode.ai website to install the command line tool. So we have the best of both the worlds. So I'm going to go to my favorite browser and then go to the home page of opencode.ai. And then from here, I'm going to just copy this curl command using which I can install the OpenCode terminal tool. So I'm going to open my terminal once again, and here I'm going to just paste this command and then press enter, which is going to install the OpenCode terminal version. So now this OpenCode terminal version is installed, but it does nothing because I need to close this terminal and reopen the terminal again so that those configurations are reloaded again in my terminal, and then I can just write open code here and then press enter, and it's going to open the OpenCode TUI or Terminal User Interface. It looks slightly different to the OpenCode desktop tool, but using this OpenCode TUI or Terminal User Interface is also really easy. So all these modes we have already seen. So default model here is Big Pickle, and then you have the build mode by default selected, and then you can see you are using the OpenCode Zen. Also, it gives me some helpful commands, so I can press Control T for variants, tab for agents, and then Control P for the commands. So let's first of all, let's see how we can switch the mode here, which is build by default. So I'm going to press tab key on my keyboard, and you can see the mode changes. So right now it's in the plan mode, and when I press once again the tab key, it's going to change or toggle the mode from build to plan, right? You can see it's changing. Now let me press Control T here to change the variant. So now it's high thinking, then it's max thinking, and then when you see nothing, it's in the default mode. When you press Control P on your keyboard, you will be able to find all these useful commands. So switch session, you can switch the model, you can switch the provider from here, and all these options are available. So you can also hide the tips and view status and everything. You can see so many options are available here, right? For now, I want to switch the model, let's say. So I'm going to select this option which says switch model and then press enter. And right now this Big Pickle is selected, so I'm going to use this Minimax M2.5, which is also free. So I'm going to just press enter, and you can see this Minimax 2.5 is selected now. So I'm going to give this prompt, give the hardware and software configuration of this computer, and then I'm going to press enter here. And it's going to use this Minimax 2.5, and it's going to run some internal commands, and then it says permission requested, and it also gives me all these options: allow once, allow always, reject, and others, right? So I'm going to select allow once, and once I gave the permissions, you can see for other commands also it's asking me permission every time it needs some kind of sudo access. It asks me before proceeding, and once that is finished, I can see all the configurations of this computer, and what is the operating system, host name, and other things are also shown here. So this is how you can use the OpenCode TUI or terminal user interface also. So the choice is yours. You can either use the OpenCode graphical user interface, or you can use the OpenCode terminal user interface. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video.